Well, it looks like a crypto crackdown is coming as the White House is preparing an executive order to provide a broad framework on how the government should attack cryptocurrency as a matter, by the way, of national security. And a new bill called America Competes could potentially give Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen unchecked and unilateral power to regulate and censor cryptocurrency transactions. But it's not all bad news because some heavy hitters are fighting back. Ready? Let's dive in. Well, I decided to give you guys a gift today, and that gift is you don't have to stare at my big, shiny, bald head during the remainder of this video. No, but in all seriousness, I had a recording glitch, and that glitch was actually just me forgetting to hit the record button on my video and just remembered to record the audio here. So we just got the screen and the audio today. All right, so as a matter of national security here, they are looking to set out an executive order in the next couple of weeks to task federal agencies with assessing risks and opportunities that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies pose. Now, just like the Patriot Act, they're always going to point to things like terrorism and money laundering as the reasoning for doing things like this, when in reality, we know what it is. Simply just a power grab. Now, in addition to this new executive order that's coming out in the next couple of weeks, we are also looking at a new bill that would apparently give Janet Yellen unchecked unilateral power here to ban cryptocurrency transactions. And again, there's a difference. I say this all the time. There's a difference between passing a law and enforcing a law. And so this America Competes Act of 2022 looks like it will very likely pass in some form. And there are some special measures, the provision in here that would give the Treasury Secretary power to ban exchanges and other financial institutions from engaging in cryptocurrency transactions. So if this crackdown was to come, the number one targets are going to be the ones with the most surface area to attack. And so you're going to go to the ones where, there's CEOs and there are buildings and there are large central servers that you can go to, and you can send law enforcement officers to shut those things down until they, abide by the new rules, whatever the framework is that's rolled out here. That's why something like Bitcoin is much more resistant to censorship and attack, because the surface areas of attack are they're so much smaller and they're so much more evenly spread out across everywhere, that if you take out one miner, you take out one node, it's not going to do anything to the network. In fact, you can shut down an entire country that does the majority of the mining, aka China, and it still does nothing to the network. The network keeps on humming along like normal. Now, because of these two things, the upcoming executive order from the White House and this America Competes Act, we have lobbyists starting to get together here. So a Coinbase-backed lobby group is gearing up with a new leader. So this lady, she used to work for the World Economic Forum. She is the CEO of Crypto Council for Innovation now. And now this is kind of cool. The founding members of this group, Fidelity, Coinbase, Paradigm, Block. Block, if you don't remember, is they used to be Square. They're Square, the cash app where you can send cash back and forth. The founder of that, Jack Dorsey, he was also the founder of Twitter. And so there's some heavy hitters, associated with this group here. So she is joining many other crypto firms and advocacy groups who are beefing up their presence in Washington, D.C. Obviously, because like she said, the infrastructure bill was a massive wake-up call to a lot of people. In the infrastructure bill, it added new tax reporting requirements to crypto brokers that the language was a little bit vague, and many in the industry called overly broad. Again, seeming like it was a big power grab here. So in the end, who knows how these things will work out? My opinion is that almost all, like things like stable coins and other cryptocurrencies, there will be new laws rolled out that will either put a lot of these, just shove them out of existence because they're not compliant with the new regulations and laws. And then the ones that stick around will be compliant with the new regulations and laws, and they'll be able to control the on and off ramps a little bit better that way. Because when basically your only advantage, one of your biggest advantage globally is that the entire world uses your money. You don't want to risk giving up that power to a bunch of other competing monies. And so I have almost no doubt that we'll be seeing a lot of new laws, a lot of new regulations about cryptocurrencies come out over the next couple of years, especially for the smaller ones with the larger surface areas of attack where they can effectively enforce those new laws. And where they can't, they'll probably institute special or unique taxes on cryptocurrency transactions or other things like that. And taxes will be a way that they'll influence behavior in crypto, just like they influence behavior in many other areas of investing like real estate and stocks, through taxes. Now that, among many reasons, is why I like to use a service like I Trust Capital. It's a self-directed IRA that you can hold many different cryptos and gold and silver. That way you don't have to worry about the tax implications, new taxes on cryptocurrencies. It's all sheltered inside of an IRA. I use them. They're a great company. I really like the product. But in summary, it looks like we are gearing up for a little bit of a battle between cryptocurrency advocates, people in the industry, and Washington, D.C. And I hope freedom and therefore innovation win out in the end. One last note, I'll be speaking at an event in Dallas on March 5th. I would love to see you there if you'd like to join. Sign up link is in the description below. As always, really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.